let's start off with yesterday's updates and kind of the what's been happening since, and I'll roll this into kind of one overview of Sol for today. So the bananas mints was today. Supposed to be yesterday, pushed back into today. It went really well. Obviously it sold out in seconds, given the fact there's only 1,500 of them. It was always going to do that. The Twitter page was kind of pumping up at 100 followers every refresh before the mint, so was very successful going into that. I did pick up a range of bananas. The floor is currently 14.9. I'm kind of super bullish on this project. I work a lot, and you guys have heard this from previous videos. I work a lot on kind of like the vibe that I get from projects, and the vibe from bananas is very good. The reason the vibe from bananas is good is because it's very meme heavy, which is great, right? So there's plenty of meme content that can come out from this, which is wonderful. That's exactly what you want to see in a project. And the fact there's such a restricted supply, and the art actually isn't bad. Like when I say the art, the design isn't bad. Like the design actually works. It looks kind of cool. It doesn't look like a shit pixel project. It actually looks relatively cool. So obviously I've got a range of these now that I picked up. I can show you the rarest one. Oh no, I can't show you the rarest one. But you've seen the rarest one. I've posted that anyway. So I went and hit basically the secondary market as soon as this went out. I was just on the secondary market because I know that people are retarded as fuck and they'll just misprice everything. So I actually had to transfer more Sol to myself to take advantage of the environment. Basically, people are dumb, right? And I understand that they are getting good value at the start of the process where they can flip for a 2x or a 3x or whatever. But like, this is such a low supply project. You literally just have to switch your brain on for 3 seconds to realize that that isn't an effective approach to go down when you're looking at something like this. Right, so we're now sitting at 15 Sol floor, and the market looks okay at the moment for bananas. I think that bananas will probably dip back under 10. I don't think this is going to stay this high, the entire time. I think we will end up dipping back down here, but overall, I'd say a really solid start to the project, which is kind of what you want to see from this initiation point. If this gets a bit of traction, this is the sort of project that requires one tweet off somebody, which is why I don't really want to tweet about it. It requires one tweet off somebody, and then the floor rises like another 20%, because the supply is very thin right now. So I'd expect over the next few days things to fluctuate, floor to drop back down, and I would expect the kind of the rarity order to begin to establish itself. So we know that a couple of the skins are particularly rare. We know that a couple of the hairstyles, the eyewear, etc., the usual stuff. So if you did mint any bananas, then congratulations. I think it's a really solid pick. I just have a good feeling about it. Like, the vibe I get off bananas just ticks for me. The last time I had this vibe was on toads, and I didn't go as hard as I should have done on toads. And so I rectified that this time with bananas, where I did put more money behind this than I guess I originally anticipated. But once I saw everything coming together, I thought I've got to go for this now. So for now, happy with the purchases, and we'll wait and see how this develops. And like I said, there's definitely going to be people who are going to be undercutting this 15 Sol floor. Right now, as soon as things start to slow down, they're going to be dropping 14, 13, 12, 11. So tomorrow I'll have another look and see if there's anything else I want to pick up. I currently own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So currently own 13 of them. And obviously we'll just be adding to that number if the floor starts dipping down, then that will be added to. I've got a couple of rare ones, I've got a couple of laser eyes, I've got a couple of Sol glasses, I've got the swords and nerd glasses. So I've got a couple of rare ones in there as well that I just picked up because, as I said, I think people were just fucking up in the listing prices when the project went live, in terms of where I see the project being valued, which is much higher. So that's bananas. I know that the golden ticket stuff was also something that was chatted about in the group discussions. So worth bringing that up. Experience from ETH side is two things that I want to talk about with this. Number one is that the golden tickets themselves, you can now resell them. The floor, the last time I checked, was around 13 sol, which is 13x already on your minting. So for anybody that wants to sell, obviously, you're looking at a 13x. So, think about what that would mean to you to bank a 13x on something and decide if that's a decision that financially makes sense to you. The other part of this is that typically from an ETH perspective, what tends to happen with these projects is that the floor price of the tickets tends to set the floor price of the item. Now, we would obviously expect increased demand to also come in to buy the items. So therefore, we would expect that whatever the floor price currently is for golden tickets, we will exceed that on the official launch. Right? That's usually the way it works, is the floor price is set for the tickets, and then it transitions over. You get the increased demand that comes in, and the floor price is naturally then higher than what the golden tickets average out at by the end of that selling period. The last thing is something that Cos brought up, which is, the fact that you will get airdropped things, and that's absolutely fine as a system, and it's something that encourages people because they look at it and they say, "Oh, I get airdrop free shit, that's fantastic." The problem that you have is that when you get airdrop shit, nobody cares about it. Right, that's the way it works. It's like, let's say there's 10,000 people and all of the 10,000 people get airdropped something. Right, there's now just 10,000 supply of this item that means nothing to anybody, that just hits their wallet. So everybody just starts selling. It's a freebie, so it means that they can set the floor price at whatever they want. If somebody wants $10 for it, then they'll just list it as $10. So there's no demand for this. So don't convince yourself that airdrops are a positive thing. They very rarely sell, they have no demand around them, and they're basically piss poor, right? They are designed purely to encourage you to holding on to your items or to buy the project to begin with. So just be very careful. Anybody that kind of entices you in with you'll be airdrop free shit every month, unless it's another project where there is demand, right? So let's say that you own Cool Cats and you get airdropped, a sup duck, right? Then that makes sense because you can sell the sup duck on a different market where there is demand, and therefore, right, you can make money. Otherwise, if you're getting airdrop stuff by the collector or by the collection or for the collection, no one cares. People got it for free. The floor price is zero. Right? So unless you're particularly in love with something, then ignore that. So that's everything on the existing projects, I think, for now. And the reason that I'm doing the Sol NFT videos is I think it's a far better, current fit for the Haven, because that's where people are, kind of interested, whereas ETH has priced a lot of people out for now. And so I think that Sol is really where people are going to be getting the most value for now. So I'm going to keep focusing on Sol for a little bit of time anyway. Today we're going to look at October the 7th releases. I have no idea what I'm going to see in here. What catches my eye here? We'll go low supply. Sol Crocos at 200. That's going to be an interesting view. Sol Crocos again at 200 here. Sorry for the shuffling. I'm sorting out my cushion here. Seals 3333. Burbs at quad 5s. Sol Goddesses at quad 2s. Lucky Sol 7s. Alright, so we've got a couple of low supply ones in here that we'll take a look at. We'll try and identify the scams as early as possible, and obviously speak about any of those that we see and that we want to cover off as being a concern. So let's just close down some shit here so we run nice and smooth. Alright, let's start off here. Cam 1. So this is ON1 or 0N1. This is like a copycat of that. The mythical world of Izuno knew no strife, felt no hunger, and knew any bliss for centuries. That all changed when demons attacked. Led by the Demon King, the yokai razed the kingdoms of Izuno and enslaved its citizens. The few remaining prayed to the kami. Let's take it as kami. for help, offering their very souls. The Kami have heard their prayers and have sent down 8,888 of their elite warriors. The fight has begun. Mint 2. Okay, roadmap. Giveaway every day until launch. One lucky contestant will receive a Kami. Great. Stage 2, first airdrop. Every Kami will be airdropped a partner to fight alongside them. The partner will be a female. So they got all men. Okay. I don't know, man. A lot of these look pretty feminine to me. I don't know. This a girl. This a girl. This a girl. This a girl. Yeah, traps. Merchandise. Kami holders will be able to buy limited edition apparel. Yeah, who cares? Comic book release bullshit. Like, it's just same old shit, man. Every fucking day you review this and it's the same old shit. Fucking comic book, fucking game, animated series, bullshit. You're not gonna do any of this shit. When is the drop? The drop date is here. How much is it? 2 sol. It's expensive. Community fund will store 10%. The fund will be used as a means to hire contractors. And nonsense. You're gonna keep it. What utilities Kami offer? Every Kami holder will have the opportunity to audition to have them appear in the comic book. The Kami cast will receive 10% of the first edition revenues. Finally, all Kami holders receive 7%. Of the Kami anime? When the fuck did the anime get made? What's gone on here? I don't like the website. The website's cheap. Website's really cheap. Basic text, really shitty layout. They could do far more with this art style. So we'll reserve judgment on this, but overall doesn't excite me. Like, I don't really like this theme anyway. I'm not big into this style. So, you know, for me, ignore for now. Lucky Souls have just got a Twitter, so that's good. What is this? 62 followers? A sacred symbol, a constellation, a powerful mythical weapon, a majestic creature, a mythical positive place, an enchanted mantra, and one of the 7 sins. That's what goes on to your lucky soul. Like, okay, you know... the Twitter they've done a relatively decent job. It's a shame that they've only got 62 followers, because actually they've done a pretty decent job in terms of, you know, providing a relatively interesting look into the project here. You know, like you can see here, yeah, like they've actually done a relatively decent job. They're just like kind of engaging. There's not a lot of like giveaway shit or anything here. They've got some cool like celebrity references in here about Lucky Charms. Like, yeah, I mean, like, it's a shame they've only got 62 followers, because it's not bad, but you know, we're not minting that. No way. Cyber Pharmacy. Uniquely generated AIs have come to teach us the secrets of medicinal and psychedelic plants. By aiding us in our research, these ancient compounds, we will together unlock the potential of our mind, body, spirit, and wallet. Yeah, you'll unlock it in your wallet, that's for sure. Digital rebels who take responsibility for their well-being and don't rely on corrupt governments and corporations for their information. They do their own research. Our digital collectibles live on the Solana blockchain and will accrue additional value in multiple ways. Ah, here we go. Here we go. What are you doing? You're airdropping. You're offering royalties. There'll probably be some sort of comic book along the line with the lore and the backstory of this. What separates us? 100% hand-drawn art. Good. Free CBD and wellness sample pack for all minters. Wholesale pricing on some of the best CBD and wellness brands. Man, it's a fucking CBD show. Clever. Real art. Tired of copycat JPEGs? Our concept is truly unique and our art is 100% hand-drawn, developed over 6 months. Real community. 250 different elements make it up for rarity. CBD wellness package is interesting. Yeah. Country of origin, of course, yeah. All NFT holders will receive wholesale discounts. That's fucking great. Alright, so let's see the roadmap. Early access, collection launch, secondary market launch, NFT holders VIP verification, free sample packs, rarity analysis, charity donation, founders group, arcane royalty, okay, royalty, micro THC launch, and airdrops. Yeah, okay. Nonsense. Okay, Pete, Julian, Mike, Dollar. You can mint 50? Holy shit. 2.5 Sol? Okay, so they've got partners here that they've listed. Super rare holders get 50% of all royalties through secondary market sales. There we go. All minters get access to private Discord. A revolutionary marketplace will offer the best cannabinoid and mushroom wellness markets. Jesus. Alright, so this is basically like a CBD access NFT. And it seems to me like the real product here is CBD versus this. I mean, like, could be a cool blend, right? Could be a cool blend if you're a CBD user and this is something that, you know, gets you cheaper access to higher quality or high quality CBD products, then it could be a win. It's certainly an interesting use. Will I mint it? Fuck no. Arithmetic, the number theory, 101 of them. Okay, so the link is to Solcy. $75 generic numbers, 22 prime numbers, and 4 magic numbers. Okay, so this is like not really a mint, it's like a list with pricing. So avoid. I'm not gonna go there. This Soul Goddesses. Here we go. This is the one I was looking forward to. 2,222 at 2 Sol each. Wait, what is Soul Diamond Hands? Yeah, what a surprise. Holy shit! You're retarded. Soul Goddesses. This is the one. Nah. Look at this site already. Look at this. Like, this is 1990 shit. This is awful. I want to show you something else I saw yesterday, right? Sol Calaveras. Now, I recorded this video, but I didn't release it. But I want to show you this for how to spot a scammy website immediately. Okay? So this is Sol Calaveras. Note, the use of the font, you motherfuckers. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I gotta load this up. 70 unique traits. This is me talking on the video. I gotta load this up. I gotta show you this. Look at this yesterday, right? So, all of this shit is just have the market will remain relatively. Look at this. But the roadmap is just nonsense trash to get you to. Wait. Which way am I going to do this? I'm going to see this. So the things I want you to look at are the background. Okay, the background here of the skulls. Second thing I want you to look at is the team. The team here. So the team that are working on this. Right, the coder, the artist, social media manager. All right, and all this shit here. Right, now watch this video from yesterday. They recorded. Calaveras, 0.125 Sol. Love the price. Skulls. All right, look at this. Look at the team.
Establishes the market.
The coder, the artist, the marketer. All women. Oh, today it's fucking Eggerton and Mr. Eggman. Look. This is yesterday.
Airdrops. Use case development.
This is minting tomorrow. Now the other thing that I noticed in this video, which they've changed, you'll hear it now.
Coming soon. Well, you're running out of time, motherfuckers. 20 hours to go. Be a good fucking time to put a roadmap here.
Yeah, 20 hours again.
What is this from? This looks like it's from like fucking 2005.
Change that to a green button. Maybe they saw this video.
The team, the coder, the artist, the marketer. What do you mean? This is not a real person.
And here they are today.
Why is she having a photo against a wall? Why is she drinking Pepsi like that? This is trash. These are not real people. This is garbage. Who's in the background?
Look.
Yeah, who's this guy? Why is he working on a car?
See, they got a mechanic in the background.
This is a scam, man. This is a scam.
So we avoid this. So this is how we spot scammy projects straight off the bat. Right? They've now updated this to even worse background. They've changed the mint button to be green instead of that like candy pink, and they've changed the images now to actually, contain real people. This is like red flag 101 style website. So I wanted to raise that with you because that's something, like I said, I saw yesterday. And that led on from here, right? Where you look at this immediately at the top and you say, well, look, this looks like ass. Like this looks like ass. So automatically I'm like, I don't really like this. And it says 14 days now, countdown until launch. So let's just see. Okay, so there's a CEO, a COO, a CTO, an elite artist, a social media manager. There's not. This is one fucking nerd in his basement. That's it. Get out of here. It's a joke. All right, Burbs. So someone shared something about this, I think, in the Discord channel and said like, yeah, pretty good project potentially for tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. Right, obviously, like this is very similar to Thugbirds, of which I am an owner. So this is very similar to Thugbirds here in terms of appearance and style, but there are some differences, right? It's not like a copycat. There is a difference here, and this could do well. 5,555. It could do well. Website so far, not bad, right? Utilization of the NFTs themselves, good start. Why we need your help? Once upon a time, all of our burbs were living happily together in the garden of burb paradise. All different kinds of burbs were living there. Trippy birds, sleepy birds, even space and pirate burbs. But then there was Charlie. Solana told all the burbs they were not allowed to eat worms from the magic tree. That was fine, but Charlie couldn't resist. Very good story. After Charlie snacked on the worm, the grandmasters of Solana went mad. How could it be that those burbs had everything they ever needed, but Charlie still ate this worm? But wait, something magical happened. Some of the burbs have been having too much fun in paradise and are laying eggs. As with life, these things happen randomly. I don't know, man. Like, you're sounding pretty nerdy to me because it don't happen randomly. Trust, that does not happen randomly. Which burb will lay an egg? Will it be yours? Okay, like the story was really good up until this part, right? So Charlie snacked on the worm. The grandmasters of Solana went mad. Charlie ate the worm. What an ungrateful burb he was. Yeah, good. Next, everyone's had babies because everyone's really happy and something magical happened. What do you mean? What? Was it the grandmasters of Sol that impregnated everyone? What's happened? There's no. This is two separate stories. This is Garden of Eden shit, and then we're straight into everybody's fucking. I don't understand. I don't understand what they're doing here. I don't understand who's put this fucking story together. But you need to redo the ending, my friend. Like, you can't go from Day of Judgment, everybody getting struck by lightning, to now everybody's pregnant, and is it going to be your bird that's pregnant? 4,444 will be available through the main launch. A month after, the first burbs will start laying eggs. These eggs will be airdropped to burb holders. The eggs will hatch. We don't want to spoil what's in there yet. Okay, well, I mean, like, maybe there's a tie back into this Grandmasters here of Solana. Maybe that's why they're not saying anything, because you'd say, well, it's going to be another fucking bird, right? It's hatched from an egg, so it's going to be another bird, and one of these motherfuckers has given birth to it. Creation of the burb DAO, yeah, whatever. Hidden trait. Cost is 0.5. That's good. And they're already saying that Digitalized and Magic Eden are there for resale. I mean, look, it's not the worst. It's like a shitty story, right? But it's not the worst. There's only 5,500 of them. There's potentially airdrops in the future that have a link back to the project and, you know, may originate from this setting here. It's not the worst. It's probably the best that we've looked at so far, to be honest with you. I mean, that probably says more about what we've seen so far than anything else. Soul Spectres. $1,300 followers. No. Not even gonna look at it. I mean, like, there's no point. There's nothing there. Sharks of Solantis. What's this? 10,000 mint, 2.5 sold. This better be wonderful. Legend has it Solantis was born by Poseidon. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so what they're doing here is each drop will have its own set of challenges. Collect the NFTs the challenge requires and earn your reward. So this is basically like how you earn like achievements and shit on games, right? It's like, you know, collect one of each type of this, collect one of each type of this particular, you know, animal, or harvest one of each of these type of animal pelts, or chop down one of each of these types of tree and we'll give you the tree master achievement. That's basically what they're doing here. And they're doing it via this, and that's what they're doing to encourage marketplace sales, basically. So they're saying every month this is what they'll do. Every month they will set the floor price, or they will look at the floor and they'll say, okay, well, look, this purple shark here, there's loads of them on the floor, so we're going to say that the next challenge requires 5 purple sharks. That's what they'll do, right? They'll artificially inflate the floor price, which is a fine thing to do, right? If you're a holder, this is fine. Yeah, that's nonsense then. Okay, so total supply is 10,000. Is there a community fund? When are you launching? How much does it cost? 2.5 is 2.5 sold plus gas. Hello? Yeah, so I mean, like, art-wise, it looks fine. Like, this will probably do really well because the style is pretty cool. It looks like it's got relatively unique traits as well. It looks like they haven't focused too much on the kind of, you know, BAYC style, which a lot of Soul projects tend to when they look at their traits. So, you know, bubblegum, multicolored grill, gold grill, like all of that stuff is kind of, that's kind of BAYC style. Diamond as well, leopard print skin. But there's definitely enough difference here in the weapons and the head that, you know, would lead me to believe that, you know, there's probably a good amount of difference in here. I mean, 2.5 Sol is hefty for a mint. It's really hefty for a mint. So they're really setting the stall out there early on what they expect from that. I think it's probably one to watch the reaction for. I don't think it's one that I would hop in and mint. I think it's one that it's a project you would want to see, you know, got success and started to take off before you dived into it. I think that's probably the the sensible thing to do. Perky Panda Club. Christ, we're only halfway through and I've done, what, 30 minutes of video? Shit. Perky Panda is a collection of 10,000 randomly generated unique digital collectibles on the Solana blockchain. Mint price 1. Good. Perky Panda is a collection of 10,000. Are you donating to a panda charity? Collection. I mean, yeah, looks fine. It seems to be like Sol are just looking for animals that haven't been done and they're going to go for pandas this time. So let's see. Launch website, marketing, build community. Good start. Minting, listing on secondary, exclusive panda memberships. Yeah, 5% of the sale proceeds progressively donated to panda charities. Surprise. Creation of community wallet to ensure longevity loaded with 5% of sale proceeds, 10% of royalties, 100 pre-minted Perky Pandas. Okay, so community wallet. 1 of 1 exclusive Gen 2 NFT airdrop. Merchandise. Limited edition Gen 3, only 10 will be auctioned. Celebrate with other projects to gain exclusive access and drops ready to play. Yeah, there's not going to be a game. Not a fucking chance. Like, cool skins. This is a play on the Trippy skin from BAYC. But how is a Perky Panda came into life? Just like same old. Like, you have to wait and see how a project like this works. So it's a wait and see. It's the same as sharks. You know, like, you just don't know what the community response is going to be to it. But also, you know, like, when I see stuff like this, I feel better about bananas. Because it's different to all this, right? It's different to all this shit. And I think it's a far better space to be in. Angry baboons. 5,000 of them. Good start. 0.2 sol. Good. This is good. This is what we want to see. Crawled out the bowels of the jungle? Fuck me. And the burning depths of hell? Angry and frustrated from all the lies and deceptions generated within the crypto space? Roadmap. Let's see. 25%, 500 customized NFTs, 50% partnerships band together communities. 50%, 75 top secret missions, 20 quests to greatness. Charity event. Okay, charity. I mean, there's not much here, is there? You know, there's not much in terms of the style. You've got one looping image here. Like, yeah, some of it looks alright. But does it excite me? No, it doesn't. Funky punks? Please. So someone did something very similar to this on ETH not long ago, which was kind of like this re-rolling function. It cost you to re-roll. We ignore this because it's just a straight up rip of punks, and so we ignore this because the thing that a lot of people don't realize about punks, okay, is that Lava Labs, who are in control of punks, the creators of punks, will take you down. All right, they will take down your project. And so therefore anything that you own that is a copy of punks, unless there is a significant difference in the likeness to punks, they will take you down and they will ensure that your project basically is worth 0 overnight. So just be very careful on anything that's a punk copycat. So Funky Punks, bin, trash. Silicious NFT. This is nonsense, absolute fucking trash nonsense. It's an innovative NFT community. We want to drop cool art, but also support community causes. Through our members' votes, we will be supporting a long list of causes, supporting environmental protection, animal welfare, and dog shelters. With your partnership, we can educate, engage, and empower our joint communities. We give our communities lots of giveaways and member benefits, so buying one of our NFTs pays off. No, it doesn't. It absolutely does not. This is nonsense. Like, revolutionizing social change. Like, this website is garbage. There's like fucking coffee roasters in the background here. There's no dogs. You scroll down, suddenly there's a fucking donut around a dog. This is absolutely trash. Digital art driving positive social change. No, you're not. You're using the charity angle to sell, you pieces of shit. You won't do any of this. Utility, actively working on innovative utility, conducting raffles and giveaways and surprise airdrops. Shite. Oh yeah, Salicious merch. Yeah, sure. I bet you all the fucking hoodies are printed in third world countries as well, where, you know, that's going to be your social fucking change. Morons. Salicious puppies come in a wide range of colours. Each puppy has a section of artisan created accessories, or none at all. However, no matter the puppy, one thing is sure, they all love to have fun. Yeah, nonsense. You can buy puppies and build sets. For every 4 puppies you receive, for every 4 puppies bought, you'll receive 1 bonus. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, ways of driving up sales. Look at this. This is just, what is this? Ignore this. This is... The source is them. They put this story forwards. So they published this story. This is a nothing account. These guys probably fucking own it. And this is a site that you just push your project to anyway. So this is nonsense. What absolute garbage. Including super rare. Yeah, fuck. Well done, you figured out how mints work. What is this? Gaming app, children's books, toys, community prizes and giveaways? There's none of that on the website. They didn't mention charity once. Look. Utility art community. They didn't even mention a charity. Join us and let's 10x together. Mint bonus. Here's the dogs. Games. Apps. Like, they've forgotten charity. They've forgotten all about it. They've forgotten all about it. These dumb fucks. Ignore them. What scams. I even want to tweet about them. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Soul Crocos, 200 of them. Okay, we've got a website here. Alright, here we go. Premium Club, 200 mostly randomly generated. Mint price 1.5, dropping 199. I wanted to give away for Twitter. Alright, fair. Is an NFT project. Is a NFT project. So far we have 1 collection dropped and it's called the First 100. More about that here. Nope. Goal of the project is to build the strongest NFT community, grow as a community, and then no, you won't do. The First 100 is a foundation. You should definitely check it out. Okay, great. We haven't shown anything. Our total mints will be 10k in total. but the drops we made alongside with the growth, double the amount every drop. First drop. Yeah, ignore this. This looks trash anyway. Trash. What a shame. 200 to scam you to the start to buying it, and then dropping more. Scam. Scam, scam, scam. SGF United. First community-owned sci-fi media house built on Solana. Am I controlling this? Yeah. Alright. Oh, fuck, no. Welcome to the SGF's mission control room. Here you'll find everything you need. To build the sci-fi media house 21st century, deserves community owned from the start, intellectual property drops planned. Genesis 10k Cyborg. This looks like Robotos in ETH. $100k. Built out a crypto staking dApp that has 100k stake through it. That is absolutely not something to celebrate, my friend. That is not a celebratory point. Scaled a crypto product studio clocking 50k MRR and 40% margins, which spawned a popular DeFi protocol in the Polkadot blockchain space. A product geek designed for the biggest brands in Italy, Hong Kong, and Australia, represented his country in the World User Experience Championship as a top 10. Before SGF, ran a community of devs and designers. Its peak was 100 members strong. Crypto native, who was also a pro gamer, ran an esports venture in his college days. 3 years functional programming, multidisciplinary designer. Alright, PvP game. Let's see it. Alright. This is exciting. Show me gameplay. Do not just show me a trailer of this text on screen. Show me gameplay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A couple of scenes of fighting in the air. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. Not bad. Okay, good. Look at this. You gotta fix that then. Don't worry, boys. Just a big telegraph pole here, blocking your view of the whole game. All right, so I mean, like, there's something there, I guess. This is Sale 2, Gen 1. I mean, like, yeah, it's all right. It's not bad. It's not the most offensive. They've already done 2,000 at 0.4. Good memes, 42069, good memes. And now 0.99, rarities explained. I mean, not bad. Good website, very, very good website. Probably the best website we've looked at. Packed with information, lots of detail on the rarity and discussion. Very, very good. PvP game has trailers. Very, very good. Very good. I'm impressed by this. Will I mint it? No. Reason I won't mint it is because, again, it's something that I'll wait and see the success for. It's not something I'm overly excited about getting in on day one, but very interesting because it has a game attached to it, and it's something it looks as though at least has a little bit more substance than the majority of shit we see in roadmaps, so just say game. Like, not the worst. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. 3 more to go. One low supply one here. Surging bulls. The herd is always stronger together. 2,000 surging bulls. The traits are programmatically assigned but manually drawn. Okay, roadmap goes live. 2,000 are drawn. Minting goes live. Listed on, yeah. Creation of the herd DAO, sure. Communicate and collaborate. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like, meh. Fine. It's got some unique things, like snake on his shoulder, different skins, crown, knife in his neck, shirt, tattoos. Yeah, fine. Will I mint it? No, it's boring. It's boring. Horsey fellas. Oh no. Roadmap. Smooth launch. Airdrop. During the minting, we will drop 500. Secondary. Redistribution. We will distribute 50% of royalties. Why? They're giving up royalties then. I bet they're not talking to any fucking horse foundations. What do you mean we're talking to a few of them? You just fucking choose one. You don't need to talk to them. Alright, yeah, garbage. Just ignore. Fuck me. What a load of shite. Seals, 3,000. Let's go. Let's have a big one here. Very similar to Fox, very similar to Cool Cats. 0.5, very good. Nice website overview so far, very nice and simple. I like this scrolling text here. When is mint? How much? 0.1? Fuck, alright. That's fine. That's better than 0.5. Oh, 0.5 here. So, I mean, there's a slight conflict here, guys. Who the fuck reviews these shit websites? Honestly, just give me 3 seconds with the webpage and I'll tell you the shit you need to fix immediately. Like, this is a huge one. What member of the team has not viewed this website since and said, shit guys, we need to edit this? We love the art, the community, and we're trying to build something bigger than ourselves. 50% of royalties paid. Private Discord, DAO vote. Free Seals merchandise. Nah, you're not getting free Seals merch. No, high quality merch. October. Fuck off. 75% of mint. 70% of proceeds deposited into community wallet. 20% donated to charity. So they're keeping 10%. Is this a high quality merch? Looks like a fucking Sega logo. Fuck off. Yeah, look what we choose to buy. SMB, Thugbuzz, DGenX, Geckos. Yeah, the fucking blue chips. Yeah, ignore. So overall, the list is a piece of shit. Probably the worst one I've done yet. It's just all shitty money grab nonsense. SGF United, interesting. We'll definitely keep an eye on how that goes. I'm sure there'll be chat about that over time in here. Soul Burbs, yeah. Right, again, apart from the story, how many followers they got? 3,000? Yeah, Cos is following them. And Matty Graham, that's interesting. So, Soul Burbs probably up on the list as top for tomorrow, I would suspect. Burbs, top of the list. Everything else is garbage, man. Everything else is garbage. Cyber Pharmacy, weird. Very weird. Number Theory, yeah, generative stuff, maybe. Burbs, yes. These ones, like Sharks and Perky Panda, wait and see how they do. Spectres, garbage. Like, just a lot of nonsense in here. Okay, so tomorrow, Burbs is top of the list. SGF United is one to watch. Perky Panda, Sharks of Solantis are also ones to watch in terms of how they develop for the floor price, etc. But Soul, do something different, please. Stop making this shit. Do something cool, do something different. See you later.